Welcome to the awesome. I'm Big Roy, and this is Marvel Strike Force. Day 9 of my Dark Dimension 3 run. We're gonna grind away at this Node 3. It is hell. I certainly hope you brought Phoenix in, because if not, you're in for a world of hurt, and you're gonna be stuck on there for a very long time. Unless maybe you have like all the other top meta characters at 7 red stars. Then you might do it. But yeah, you're not gonna be one-shotting this. You're not gonna two-shot it. You ain't gonna three-shot it. You gotta chip away and do the best you can. So I take my full team in, trying to figure out what I'm going to do, what I'm up against here, and it is not pretty whatsoever. So we have no cooldowns on Nick Fury, which is not good, so we'll just have to do his basic. A lot of days will be setting yourself up for a decent run the next day. So as you see, people die very quickly on this node. You've got chain attacks. You got brawlers everywhere getting assisted. The horrible thing is, the brawlers can one-shot most characters, and they don't even need the assist. So 292k on that one. That's even before the assist. Ultron goes down, comes back. Then we got Mr. 7 Red Star, Thanos. He gets crushed by Deadpool. And so yeah, a whole lot of damage come at you. So best case, what you're going to do, you're going to get your Phoenix in there, have her go dark, and then you want to try to slip in special from her in between all the one-shots coming your way. Alright, so we're going to go back in, but we're only taking 3 in. We've got Ultron, because he can res, so that's an extra hit he can take, and Trooper is the sacrificial lamb. So using this method, you will have to play with the RNG, because you want Phoenix to go down. Either in the first or second hit so she can get that special off. So usually it's going to take a few tries to get it. Sometimes you get it first, sometimes it takes 5, 6, 7 tries. But you got to keep doing it, otherwise you're just not going to make a lot of progress each day. It's going to take longer, you're going to be stuck on this forever. And that's not what you want. You want to get to the rest of it. Because this is definitely the worst node so far. We'll have to see how it is later on, but I think this is going to be the biggest roadblock to most people getting through this. Alright, so that's good. She went down second. So we should be able to, if they don't attack her again, then we should be able to get the special off. Yes, okay, so she attacked Ultron, so that is good. So that's why we have Ultron in there, because he comes back, he can eat that extra hit, which is huge. And then Deadpool attacks him, so now we can slip in this special, and that is going to be the key. That is a good run. Boom, wipes out, was that 4 of them? And the other ones are close. And now is where the node gets really fun, because the Black Panther gets 100% speed bar. Probably 300% on speed bar, because I think he's bugged in some way. Maybe it's by design. But if he gets a turn off, he's probably going to kill someone that he's going to run through your whole team. Best case, you would want to try to take out that Miss Marvel before the next wave comes down, but it's hard to go around them because you got the Drax and the other stuff, and then she heals second turn. So with the team I've got, best case I can hope for is just take Phoenix in over and over again and get that Dark Phoenix damage, try to get that special off, take the 20% health off of everything. So I take the full team in, see what I can do here. Try to figure out the best way to go. There are no real good options, but you gotta find what works good enough to give you a chance at having a good run the next time. So we go after this Drax first. We were trying to get rid of that evade on the Psylocke, but he did not chain that way. So that's something you might want to have to play with. So do that, get rid of that. And here the assist train starts going. Yep, and there's the Black Panther. He gets all the speed bar, and then he will run through the whole team, so we have to exit out. So like, alright, we got to figure out something different here. Because he's just going to keep getting that speed. He gets the one kill, and then he just goes off. Especially if he has that ult up. There's no way you're going to survive. So what we need the Phoenix to go dark. early on in one of the first few hits. And then we can at least get the special off for the 20% health steal from everything. Once again, we did not get the chain. It's like, okay, let's try going special here. Let's see if that works. And with how it works out with the timing of the attacks, that does not work. It does not work at all. So on this note especially, you're not going to want to use regular Phoenix's special, because it's sure death and there's no way she's going to get the Dark Phoenix special off. So I was like, alright, let's run back in. Let's try to figure out something where we can actually accomplish something. So start off the same way again. We're going to go after the other Drax. Try to get the evade. Nope, he did not chain to the Psylocke. But the more complicated RNG you need, the more attempts you'll have to do. So sooner or later you just have to settle for good enough. So then the horrible Spider-Man chain does not help matters. So we have to start again. So I mean, you can go in with your team just for one attempt a day and then not accomplish much of anything. Or you can go back in and keep trying until you get something good that happens. But yeah, most days, most attempts it's a absolute success if you're able to get the Dark Phoenix special off. So most of the time, that's what you're going for. And the great part about that is it's not affected by red stars, so if you are not lucky on pulling good red stars for your Phoenix, you can still do the same amount of damage. The only thing that will be affected by high red stars is her going dark. Mine's only 4 red stars, so... Oh, and also when the planets align and you actually get a Dark Phoenix ult off, that's also affected by it. So it's going to take me a few more attacks than someone with higher red stars on her, but we're going to get through it eventually, because that 20% health steal is just so good from her Dark Phoenix special. So that was another bad run. We're like, okay, we're just going to have to settle for good enough at this point. There we go. Finally get it to work. We have her go dark first time. Oh, and we get the special off right away. So very good. That's what we're going for. Boom. Knock out a few more. And we lost Phoenix. Oh. And Black Panther is running through the whole team. Endless speed bar, because everyone dies. So I was like, at this point, Dark Phoenix got her special off. That's pretty much all we can hope for. So we're just going to save that. There's not much more we could do. We're not going to get a Dark Phoenix ult off, so we're just going to have to take that and chip away at that each day with the 20% health steal. I will be rezzing once or twice a day on the Dark Phoenix, so that's going to speed that up. That's really the only way to deal with it, because I got 7 red stars and they get wrecked too, so there's not much you can do. You just got to grind through it. The rezzing the Dark Phoenix is definitely going to speed it way up. So as you can see, Black Panther is going to be absolutely your #1 priority when you can get some single target damage on someone, which of course will be hard with the multiple Draxes, and then later on you got Shield Securities, who are going to taunt at 50%, and the Miss Marvel that's going to taunt at 50%, so it's all by design. And then Miss Marvel will be your second primary target when there's no Black Panther. Then another one we didn't even really see much or talk about is America Chavez, because she gives health to all the brawlers. You'll definitely see that in the future videos, because she'll be coming down at the beginning in like the second part of the wave, and then you'll see all the brawlers' health bars go up. So I don't know if that's just a visual thing or if it's just like adding extra 20% health onto them after that. So if you can try to burst her down with any extra single target damage when you have a chance, you want to go after her also, because that's just going to make it take longer. So decent damage today, 2.4 million, 1.97 million. So a decent amount of damage. At this point I was only doing the 1 res on her, but eventually I move on to rezzing her twice a day just to speed it up, just because I didn't want to be on this node forever. So that's going to do it. Thanks for watching. Until next time, stay tuned and stay awesome.